Hi.
Good evening, friends. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing good.
Excellent. This is Cartomancy Mesquite, aka Angela. And I am going to stick her link into the chat. If you do not know who Angela is, please do consider showing my friend some love by subscribing to her channel. She is awesome. And of course, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We are going to be doing anything and everything is what I'm calling it, meaning anything you want to ask, with the exception of no legal or no medical, please. Otherwise, fair game. So, and now that I've said that, I think I wrote the wrong banner. I did. I put no legal and no financial. Wonder what I'm thinking about. Oh, Kelly. So we're going to save that, and we'll stick that up on the screen. So I didn't mean to make it go sideways there. Oh, drives me nuts. I think I know what I was doing. I've done this so many times. So if you guys want a reading, make sure you put some emojis, put some capitals in there, stick your question in the chat. We'll do our best to get to them. I hope everyone had a good Easter. I went for a visit to my sister's house.
How did that go?
You guys, I mean, I'm like, when I say it out loud, it sounds insane even to me to say that I haven't seen my sister since July of 2021. But COVID had something to do with it, because they had COVID at Christmas time, the first Christmas, and then the next Christmas we were like snowstorm. We were going to go the week before, and then there was like a thing, and then like afterwards, like everybody got sick. And anyway, we had such a nice visit.
Oh, good.
It was just a really, 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 really good visit, and I want to share this with you because I think it's super interesting. So my oldest niece finds dimes. I think she's very intuitive, but she finds dimes. She sees 1111 all the time. And so on their Easter egg hunt, they found a dime right next to the basket, where like their Easter bunnies were. And so she takes a picture and she sends it to me. And I said, what's the year on it? Every time she finds a dime, I ask her the same thing, like, what's the year? And then, I tell her, what that means. So the year was 2004. So that's 6. And it's about family, and it's about unity and harmony. And it made me tear up. It's making me tear up right now. Totally made me smile yesterday. And I said, I think that Nanny is really happy that we all gathered together and had a nice visit. And that just made all of us happy to think that we made our mom happy, or that mom was happy watching us be together, because it was my time. So there you go. How was your Easter, my friend?
Oh, it was quiet, but it was good. My daughter cooked orange chicken.
Nice.
So we had Chinese food for dinner. And I made homemade candies for the kids.
Yeah.
And I gave my youngest grandchild, I gave him my rock book. It was a textbook for geology course.
Oh, cool.
That, he can read about how the rocks are formed.
Right.
And him and my son-in-law got into talking about, well, let's see if we can make some rocks. So now they're building science experiments to see if they can make some rocks.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's say hi to a couple peeps. Allie from Heart and Soul Connected popped in and said for us to have a great show, and that she came by to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Allie. I don't think she's here anymore, but we appreciate you. Bims is in the house. Hi, Bims. Teresa Baltazar is in the house. Hi, Teresa. Jessica Lynn is here. Rose Blue is here. Jan's Free is here. JR is here. Sylvia Hanks is in the house. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Rose says, no, that's more normal than you think, Kelly, for the same reasons. Thank you, Rose, for saying that. I appreciate that. JR says, me too. I haven't seen my brother as often as I like. Hopefully, I'll see him next month. It's his birthday. Yeah. Hi, Esther. Wow. Rose says that her brother went into the Army in 1985. The last time she seen him was Xmas 1990.
Wow.
Good grief. Yeah. It's just, I really appreciate you saying that, Rose, by the way, and JR, because I blame myself because of my issues that, I'm a bad aunt, I'm a bad sister, that I don't, because I can't go there, right? Because I don't leave, and so I appreciate you guys saying or sharing what you've shared, because I really need to step back from that and look at that for what it is. It's not because I have issues. Circumstances did not allow me to go. And I am also not the only person. So I appreciate all of you saying that. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, I'm hot. Hot stuff. All right. I just want to say, and I don't necessarily want this to turn into a political thing, but I heard about the shooting today.
What shooting? I missed that.
And then there was a shooting at a bank in Louisville. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And then I seen on Facebook that there was other people saying that there was another shooting. And I don't know if I heard that correctly or not.
No, I have no idea. I really try not to pay attention to the news deliberately.
As a Canadian, I don't understand. And when I say that, what I mean is I don't understand that kind of fear. Because we don't have that here.
Yeah.
Thank God. I honestly, it breaks my heart. And I honestly, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. And I'm sure that I'm not the only person that feels that way. But for God's sake, go vote. Whatever election is coming up for you, wherever you live, go vote.
And
That
believe
is
it
the
or not,
only.
your local elections are more important than the
I
national.
mean, look at what happened in Tennessee. I mean,
Hmm.
ridiculous, right? And
Yeah,
so the point that I'm trying to make is go vote because your voice really does make a difference, and
yes,
that's
it
the only
does.
way that y'all are going to turn this around. In my opinion, that's
Yeah.
the only way you're gonna turn it around. Um, oh, Sylvia says yes, there were two in Kentucky. Hi, Gerald.
Oh, okay.
Jared says we have so many shootings here. I mean, it
Hmm.
like Jen Psaki, who used to be the White House press secretary, I believe,
Hmm.
is I don't know. There was a clip on YouTube that I watched that she just did the other day,
Hmm.
and she's like 140 ish,
Hmm.
140 mass shootings,
Hmm.
and it's like April.
Hmm.
That this year. I
Yeah.
mean, that's insane.
Hmm.
The U.S. of A., the great country that it is the only. I don't even. I don't know that. I don't even want to say this, but because I don't know the fact. But I'm struggling with whether you are the only Western civilized country that has that, or the only country around the globe that has that number of mass shooting. I mean, it's not it's
I
crazy.
think it's around the globe.
It's just crazy. I mean, no matter what the stat is, it's
Hmm.
insane.
Yes, it is.
It's insane, and something needs to be done. And of course, I like I said, I'm in Canada. Thank God we don't have that here. Um, the only way that I know to fight that, or to combat that, or to fix it, or to even begin to make a path to a solution is to vote.
Hmm.
That's the only way. And I just want to say, you know, um, to all the people that are affected by it, that are upset by it, that are angered by it, that have felt the loss of a loved one or a friend or a family member or a neighbor. My heart goes out to all of the people, and
Hmm.
for the innocent bystanders that are just like, filled with fear, because I
Yeah.
understand the fear part. But do your duty and vote
Hmm.
every opportunity that you can, because it's the only way that we can change it.
Yes.
Hi, Thomas. Hi, Pierrette. Good to see you, my friend. All right, so here we go. We're going to. Who says, I wonder if I need to talk to my doctor about anxiety meds now that I'm getting scared awake every other month. Uh-oh. All right, so we've got our first question here. Let's make sure that I've got all my questions. Every time I go to move up to something, someone else types something else. All right, JR has a question. Can I get a reading on my emotional well-being for the spring?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
I'm getting another deck out. Actually, I'm getting two other decks out. Hi, my name's Kelly, and I have a problem.
Hi, my name's Angela, and I have a problem too.
Right? All right.
My problem's I've been reading for 50 years, and I got more cards than I can make sense of.
Well, now you see, when you say that, I immediately say, well, you've been reading for 50 years. That's why you have so many decks. I mean, to me, that
Yep.
makes sense. I, on the other hand, just have a problem. Oh, you know what, you guys? So my sister, we got our Christmas presents from like 2 years ago, right?
Hmm.
And she's like, I bought you a tarot deck, but I can't find it. She goes, I wrapped it. I don't know where it is. So that's still to be found. But she gave me a little box, and inside the box, she found one of my baton trophies, which I didn't even know
Wow,
any of them were still around, from 1979.
that's nice.
Just a little wee guy, and
Mhm.
I think I got second place. I don't know what for, but anyway,
Mhm.
and I was like it honestly. I was like, oh, like that's so awesome.
Yeah, well, of
Hi,
course.
Andrea. Yeah, it just made me feel real good. So yeah, I got you, Rose. I read that. All right, so JR. What is going on with JR? I got this new deck. I've talked about it before. I'm telling you, it's beautiful, but it's the biggest. I mean, friends, look, it's huge
Uh-huh.
and big. Like what I like. Hello, right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I got a rather nice reading for JR. Let me go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. I got trust all will be well. So just relax and go with the flow for spring. Leave the past behind. You don't need it. There are some things that are best left in the past. So leave them there. Release them. Let it go. And then reflect on your priorities. And I'd say, and I'm getting it on these priorities, is one of your main priorities is self care. That should be one of your main ones, and then pick out a few more. The
Yeah.
ones you really want to pay attention to and that are really important to you, that's what you follow. Okay.
I have awesome cards. And I love it. And I say this all the time, and I'm sure you all think that I'm cray cray when I say this, but I love it when I pull cards, whether I'm reading with others or just my own cards, when all the colors
Mhm.
sort of go together, because I sort of feel like that's a real story that's being told.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's what I feel. So, JR, we start out with, this is from the Intuitive Oracle. We start out with Earth Shifts.
Mhm.
And the message on this card says, you are very connected to Mother Earth, and as such, you experience all that she does. I feel like that means that when there's like moons and solar flares and retrogrades and all, you feel all of that energetic kind of
Mhm.
stuff. So if you're feeling a little out of sorts, don't always assume that it's something that you're doing. Maybe check that out and see if there's a reason why, like if there's a retrograde, or if we've about to go into a new sort of moon phase or something of that nature, right? Or if the planets are moving around, maybe it's that. And knowing that allows you to release the burden of feeling guilty, right?
Mhm.
And doing that like self-sabotaging thing.
Yep.
We've got, I love this card. Look at that. Have courage. Awaken the warrior of light within you.
Mhm.
Awaken the warrior of light in you. In other words, sort of rise up.
Mhm.
Speaking of rise up, I had two cards fall out of this deck. We have liberate, and that is the prairie smoke flower that you see there.
Oh, pretty.
And the message on the top says, what reminds me that I'm free.
Mhm.
Free from fear, free from being controlled, free from not being able to step outside of a particular box that you, or a pattern that you may have put yourself in. That courage and the understanding of those shifts in energy are going to help to remove that burden. that you attached yourself to, thinking that, like I said earlier, it's because of my issues that I can't do X, Y, or Z. That's all kinds of bad talk. Bad. We don't want to do that. The second card that fell out is, the earthworm and breathe. Do I accept myself without judgment? Whatever that little critical voice in your head is telling you, you tell it, I'm not listening today. So the last card that I got is love. So what's coming up for you in spring, JR, is a shift in your energy, a shift in your thinking. And I really feel like you're coming to a place of being able to sort of remove those burdens, lessen the burden, lessen the weight. You're going to feel like you can actually like, again. And I love that for you. We have many people that have popped in. Hi, Ellen. JR says, thank you, Angela. And yes, I judge myself too much. Yes, Ellen, you can have a reading. Esther G can have a reading. Gerald says, you are cray cray, Kelly. That's one reason we get along. I'm cray cray too. Oh, thank you, Gerald. Appreciate it. JR says, thank you, Angela. It means a lot to me. All right. Here we go with Jessica Lynn. Jessica Lynn. Miss Jessica Lynn would like to have a message from my guides regarding my finances improving.
Okay.
Yes, but you have come a long way. You have come a long way, JR. And that's the thing that you need to remember. It's not about how far you got to go. It's about how far you've come. Always cause to celebrate. If we can look for it. I have a message from my guides regarding my financial improving. I can't even speak proper English this evening. My finances improving. Sorry. Good grief. You're very welcome, JR. I wish you many blessings, my friend. All right. Jessica Lynn. Of course. Sorry, I'm talking and I'm sure that you know what I'm doing. Jessica Lynn said, thank you for reading on this. And I said, of course. I wasn't just like having a conversation in my head. Sorry. Hi, Bora Bora. Hi, Pooja. Good to see you guys. I got you, Pooja. Sorry, I'm looking for something. Obviously, you guys can hear me. I'm pulling all the drawers out here. Sorry. Oh, it's behind me. That's why I can't find it. Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
You can go ahead, love.
Okay, I got the acorn, which is prosperity and abundance,
Beautiful.
followed by the crown, which is success and victory. The scales mean you need to balance things, but you've got it going in a positive direction. The angel says that you're divinely protected right now. And the rosary says follow your spiritual path. So apparently your spiritual path is going to lead you in that direction.
Nice.
It's going to lead you to improvement in your finances and just follow their lead.
Right. Hi, NJS55. Hi, Kiba. Good to see you, Kiba.
Mhm.
All right. So I started with the Three of Swords, Jessica. So, this is about feeling stressed, feeling heartbroken, it's loss. I've got the Eight of Wands. I'm not sure if you have felt like you needed to protect yourself somehow. Maybe you. Okay, so I feel like either you are very concerned about your finances or you've been feeling a lot of pressure in terms of your finances. And I feel like you may have felt like you needed to sort of just, I feel like I want to say security blanket, but what I mean by that is like just to sort of shoulder your, like to shield yourself from all of that coming down on you, if that makes sense. I've got the Chariot card next. Okay, so the Chariot, is about things moving quickly. It's about success. It's about victory. It's about balance in terms of trying to blend energies together. Then I have the Queen of Cups, which is lovely. Queen of Cups, of course, she's loving, she's nurturing, she is all about really trying to use her intuition, and that heart to navigate her. On the bottom of the deck, I've got the Two of Cups, but it came in the reverse. So the Two of Cups, right? It's about harmony, it's about balance, about relationships. In reverse, it's sort of the opposite of that. It's feeling no harmony and no unity. So I don't know if you feel like you're like in this all by yourself, like you have no help, you have no support. I've got cleanse. I've got stop. And I got the High Priestess of Water. So the High Priestess, to me, this is about patience and having faith.
Mhm.
And I sort of feel like the stop is stop stressing about it. As long as you're doing what you can do and what you need to do, meaning you're not pretending like you don't owe anything. You're trying to attempt to pay the bills. That's all you can do. Now, that doesn't keep people away, bugging you or whatever for money, but that might help you not to be stressed or blame yourself, right? And I think that's why you got the stop sign, right? To stop stressing about it, because if you're doing what you can, then you're doing what you can, and that should be good enough.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds trite, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from when I say that. And then we have the cleanse card. I think you need to release the, like, I did something wrong kind of aspect, or if this doesn't change, something bad is going to happen to me. I think you are on your way out of it. I think it's going to take a little bit of time, and I think you need to be very patient with yourself, and patient with the process. So I hope that helps. That's what I got for you. Hi, Eliza. Hello, husband.
Hi, Mark.
I hope that helps. All right. Jessica, sorry. Jessica did say, yes, that makes sense, Angela. Thank you. And yes, I'm concerned, but I'm trying to trust that it'll get better. I'm making changes. Okay.
Good.
All right. So get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. All right. Jan's Free is up in the hot seat. All right. Do you see me at my current job long term?
Okay.
Do we see you at your current job long term? Thanks, Jessica. Is your percentage too high? I can try and ask that, Eliza. That's a really interesting question. All right, Jan's Free. Hi, Samantha. The short answer is no. But I'll show you my cards in a minute. I'm not finished shuffling yet. What do you think, Ange?
Well, I got that probably not because of what I got. I got release control.
Yep.
I got go for it. So, keep your ears and eyes open and do something else. And
Yep.
talk less, feel more. You got to feel your way through this. You're not going to get it by logic or, hashing it over, letting it run in your head. You need to just let go of the controls and let your intuition take charge. Like this card says, go deeper.
Yeah.
Go deeper into your own feelings and figure it out for yourself. And then I got, be proud of yourself. You've accomplished a lot, apparently. So be proud of yourself and don't be afraid to tell other people about what you've accomplished. That'll take you really far.
I concur. Sorry. I love it when our cards match up like that. I mean, you don't know what my cards say, but I love it. So, Jan's Free, I use the Morgan Tarot. We have pigs and fishes surround you. Okay. Then we've got There Is No You. And then we've got Down Home Funk. And so I read from that and think to myself, like, the setting that you're at does not feel very friendly. It doesn't feel like there's any growth. It doesn't feel like you're being recognized or appreciated uh, for who you are and what you bring to the
Mhm.
table, like, you know, the asset that you are to the company or whatever. And I feel that you feel that you are just like it. I don't know that I want to use the word stuck, but I feel like rut is the right word. Like it's just not working anymore for you.
Mhm.
Okay. So then I've got these two cards, and we've got Wish, and it says your heart's desire is ready to come true. And the second card that I've got is the killdeer bird, which says strut. And on the top of it, it says, am I carrying myself with love? So just like Angela said, I want you to think back to the movie Saturday Night Fever or Staying Alive. Specifically Staying Alive, at the beginning of the movie when John Travolta is walking down the street doing the strut. Saturday Night Fever, he's got the can of paint in his hand, right? And he's walking down the street. It doesn't matter what the world thought of him, because he thought in that moment, that character thought that he was it. And I think that if you remove yourself from whatever's going on there, that's when your light's going to shine, and this new opportunity is going to sort of present itself to you. That's what I'm getting from this wish card. And that strut, right? You just keep doing you, and don't worry about the nonsense that goes on around you. And you're going to get recognized. You're going to get noticed. You never know. Maybe a client walks in the door and says, hey, you know what? You're the kind of person that I need working for me. It's like that kind of vibe I feel.
Mhm.
So that's what I got. I hope that helps. Eliza, says pigs and fishes sound like the do wacky do duck. Eliza says, yep, it is. Bora Bora says it's wonderful that you were able to see your sister and your relatives. Kelly, thank you so much, my friend. It was really, really, really good. It was a great visit. James Free says, yeah, I'm in my head too much. I mean, listen, it's a job. It's important. This is about your finances, your security, you know, also your personal sort of achievements and goals, and all of that is super important. So you can't, you know, sort of disregard the importance of a job. But if you're not being appreciated, and you come to that point where you're like, should I, shouldn't I mean, we've all been in that position where we have to think about our responsibilities, you know, who we're accountable for, our bills, etc. But you can't let it get to you to freeze you, you know, so that you don't continue to do your best. You have to use it to sort of motivate you to shine even brighter.
Mhm.
Oh, hi, Ben. Oh, thank you, my friend. You are so sweet. I hope that you have a wonderful sleep. This is for you, Ben. Love you. All right. We move on to Miss Pierrette, and I think we'll close the questions now because we have lots. Oh, Eliza's so sweet. She's saying sweet sleep, Ben. All right. For Miss Pierrette, she would like a card.
Okay.
A card. Let's pull a couple of cards for Pierrette.
I'm sure I have one or two around there.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Whoops. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Bora Bora. The anniversary of her brother's passing is April the 12th. The last time I saw him was 35 years before he passed.
Oh,
Blessings to you and blessings to your brother. If you're ready, go ahead, my friend.
okay, I got the dragon for chaos and untamed nature, and then the burger. That's convenience, just wanting it tomorrow, wanting it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the mask that's secrets or hidden emotions. But that's followed by the magic lamp, which is wish fulfillment. And that is followed by the heart. So just follow your heart. You're going to get what you need. And don't worry about that convenience. It's gonna come anyway. Whether you want it immediately or not, it's gonna come in its own time. And you're gonna get things the way you want them. It's just gonna take a few minutes.
Love it.
Then
All right.
you're settled for 5 minutes, but it's gonna calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I started with this beautiful card of the prophets and the ancient seers. Okay, so this is decisions and predictive guidance.
Mhm.
I've got your intuition. We also have teacher coming out, which is learning and a new path. We have decrease. That decrease is, the filter, right?
Mhm.
Because you're opening up, you're getting more. The more you get, the more you understand. The more you get, the more you understand, the more you open up, and like that chain reaction is happening. So like things are coming clearer, coming faster, and making more sense. The second guessing is not happening as much. The wondering why, what does it all mean? How do I connect the dots? That stuff is starting to it's starting to dissipate. It's just starting to leave you. And I think that overall you're feeling happier because of it. And so I would be super interested to know if you're planning on taking a course, or if you've signed up for some sort of class, or if you're thinking about it. Maybe you've bought a book that you're reading. Something. There's something there. You're going to learn something from someone or some source that's going to help you sort of fuse it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But that's what I got for you. Hope that resonates. Hope it makes sense. I say just keep doing what you're doing. Maybe consider, taking a class or taking a course, or, getting a book and sort of brushing up on things, or learning another sort of gift, or accentuating another gift. But I feel like great things are about to happen for you in the not too distant future, which is very exciting and well deserved, because you work very hard.
Yep.
All right, Miss Ellen R is on deck.
Okay.
Please add me to the reading lists. So just a general reading, Ellen. Spirit says, that sounds good. Doesn't it though?
It's coming, Pirate.
It is. General reading for Miss Ellen. Whoa.
Busting out all over there?
Yep. Flyers. Hi, Blue. We're being watched all the way from Australia.
Wow.
We're being watched from the future. I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. What did you get, my dear?
Okay, this is kind of odd. I got forget it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get a hand with your rebirth. Your rebirth is coming. And I still don't understand.
Yep.
So things are kind of up in the air for you, I think.
Yep. I'm saying yep like it's my reading because I got kind of like same kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I don't mean to hijack your reading, Ellen, and own it. I'm agreeing with you with Cartomancy's card. Sorry. It is such a thrill, honestly, when you are a reader and you share space with someone in this sort of environment and you're picking up the same kind of thing. It's great.
Yeah, it feels really good.
So the first card that I pulled was this card here, which is Understanding. And I also got this card that fell out at the same time. And it is the High Priestess of Air, which I will get back to in a moment. Okay. So the tarot cards. We have wish fulfillment in the not too distant past. Right? So everything is going along great. Everything is wonderful. Then we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is about heartbreak. It's about loss. It's grieving. It's the loss of a loved one or a friend or something like that. It's an opportunity to recognize that you're carrying a burden or hurt that you need to release or remove. We have the Queen of Swords as your outcome, so this is the energy of being very strategic and logical, trying to like map it out, right? You're sort of being, it's almost as if you're writing a checklist as to how you're going to navigate this challenge. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Cups, right? The Two of Cups, harmony, blending energies together. It's love, it's relationships. Now, I go back to that High Priestess of Air. And I also pulled this card, which is Fragment. So the Fragment matches the Three of Swords. So whatever it is that hurt, whatever it is that happened, whatever it is that you're trying to release, whatever it is that you're trying to unburden yourself from, it feels like it sort of like came out of nowhere, and it's like sticking out like a sore thumb. Like everything else is good except for that. And because that isn't good, it's throwing you right off. So you're trying to do what you would always normally do, and that is come from your emotions, which is, they're not your emotions, from your head, your logical side, because it's the swords, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, those are the same people kind of idea, right? Trying to be very analytical and very strategic in your way in which you go about this. And I think that the reason that you've got the Two of Cups coming out is to either there's someone that you're supposed to sort of lean on to help you with this, or it's like an opportunity to shift your thinking in terms of recognizing that it's like an energetic blessing, right? It's an energetic union, if you understand what I mean, right? You got to get your head and your heart to sort of communicate and coordinate, and sort of not allow your head to dictate how your emotions heal. I hope that makes sense. I know that was a lot of word salad, but I hope that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. So I feel like you're going through something. I feel like you're working through it, not you're going through it. I think you're working through it. And I think that the message is you're going to reach an understanding if you can bring together your heart and your head and not just try to like be logical about, like off of a checklist kind of idea. There we go. Re-summarized. I wish you many blessings, Ellen. Thank you so much for asking the question. She says, removing a hurt that I'm carrying. Yes. Mm-hmm. Hi, Ron. Okay. Ellen says, the cards seem confusing. How fitting for me in my life right now. Well, we wish you many blessings, Ellen, and we hope that that helped a little bit. Hi, I closed the questions, but let's see. We have 2 more after Esther, so I can sort of stick you on the list there, and if we have enough time, we'll get to you. Okay, just let me know what kind of, like, if it's a general reading or whatever. Okay. Oh, there, I got you. Okay, thanks. Oh, thanks, Ellen. Okay, put all my cards back. All right, where are we? Esther. Mm-hmm. Esther. I've got some flyers over here tonight.
All right.
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum.
Well, I got a rather nice reading over here.
Awesome.
I got desire, whatever you're looking for, whatever you're trying to draw in. it's going to come. Just anticipate it with positivity. Just be positive that it's coming and it will emerge. Then I got purification. There may be a few little things you have to let go. And these are things in your memory. They're like old memories. You need to just let them be old memories and let them go. And your emotions will follow. Just be positive. Look on the bright side, and what you want, what you desire most is going to come to you. You just got to let it.
All right. I have a little stool. I know this is random. I have a little stool that I put my feet on because I don't like my legs swinging underneath my chair. It's weird. But anyway, I moved the stool for the dog so the dog can get up on the couch behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep going to put my foot on the stool, and I'm like, I don't have my stool. Anywho, moving on. So, Miss Esther, sorry, my nose is itchy. People that are allergic to cats shouldn't have cats. Just saying. Ellie. Esther says, beautiful reading, Angela. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we start out with this beautiful card that says, follow the path of your soul. And the bottom message says, do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. The second card that we have, this says judgment. There's a theme with all of these cards. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. So I hope that you're looking at the cards to pick up on the theme of the cards. The next card that I got is the dragonfly. And it says, turn. And on the top, it says, what is next in my becoming? And the last card that I got was intuition. So we have a circle sort of in the middle of the two antlers. We have this beautiful star in the middle of the book, right? We have the sun circle, and we have the intuition with the circle and sort of like that weird sort of link in the middle. So what I get from this is that this is like allowing, trusting, having faith. It's not really getting out of your head, but it's like not forcing it. Not like, well, yesterday I was connected and today I'm not. Something must be wrong. It's just today is what today is, tomorrow is what tomorrow is. That kind of vibe, if that makes sense. I feel like whatever it is that you're working on, or whatever it is that you're thinking about in terms of this, why you asked for this, that if you allow yourself to just sort of naturally navigate it without overthinking it too much, that it will reveal itself to you in a way that is like there's no missing it. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, oh, I have to like ask 49 dream interpreters what the message was. I think it's going to be very clear. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's what I'm totally picking up here. I think that things are going to be revealed to you in a way that is very profound and very moving. So that's what I got. Ron says, itchy nose. I heard someone say that happens when you're going to kiss a fool. Yeah, my mom used to say that all the time. All the time. My mom used to say that. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you, Esther. It sounded a little weird, so I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Um, you never know, right? All right. Pooja says, what is coming next in my spiritual journey? I love these questions. We've got very little snow here. It was super warm today, but it snowed like last week, 2 days, so who knows? It was like almost 10 degrees here today. It was like, woo, it's like bikini weather almost. Not quite, but it's been so cold for so long that it felt like it could be bikini weather, if you know what I mean. Not that I was in a bikini, friends. Don't get crazy. Never. I haven't been in a bikini since I was a child.
Yeah, me neither.
I wore a crop top one time when I was a teenager, and I was at a park and I got sunburned. And like, that is such a sensitive area, your tummy.
Yeah.
My goodness. I was like, never again will I ever do something so silly.
Yep.
Because it hurt. I was in
Yeah,
pain.
no kidding. I've had a few of those sunburns. Yep.
What is next? Ron's like, I don't wear those.
This is pretty good. Okay, it's going to come to you in a dream.
Come on.
Yep.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant, come on, because I got something similar.
And just wait for it. It's coming. It's going to be a significant change. So it sounds like you're opening up a lot. And there are no others. It's you. It's all you. Don't be looking around for other people to validate it, because you don't need it. You don't need that validation. It's already there. You know it. You'll know it when it's there. Just go take a little walk in the grass, relax, and enjoy the ride. It's going to be nice and calm and smooth, but it's going to be a big change. I love those type of readings.
Absolutely. So Pooja, this is what I've got. We start out with the Eight of Swords. So, as you can see in this picture, right? She is looking at her reflection in the mirror, and her reflection is, bound up and blindfold, right? And so usually this card implies that you are either hiding something or hiding from something. You're not seeing yourself the way that the world sees you, right? Mm-hmm. And it implies like there's some work to be done on the inside. That card is in the past position, meaning the work, the majority of the work, A, is working, and B, you're starting to sort of slowly evolve out of that, past it, which is beautiful. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is about being sensitive. It's about wearing your heart on your sleeve, being sensitive, wearing your heart on your sleeves. Empaths, healers, light workers are very sensitive. We're sensitive to energies. We're sensitive to people's feelings and people's thoughts and emotions, depending on your gifts. But like in an overall context, we're more sensitive than most, right? It's also about spontaneity. And so I feel like in a very natural way, like Angela said, you're coming into this like really cool kind of vibey space that you're kind of like, okay, all right, this is cool. I don't know that you know it or that you don't know it, but I feel like you're like, well, that was weird, but that was cool. You know what I mean? Like it feels
Yeah.
very, very like natural, like very easy going. We've got the page of cups, and that's why I said no way when you said about the dream, because this
Mhm.
is the dreamer, right?
Mhm.
Pay attention to your dreams, like Angela said, like write them down as soon as you wake up, even if they seem totally insignificant. Write them down. There's messages that are coming through for you in your dreams that are going to help you piece things together. On the bottom of the deck, I've got the Four of Wands. This is celebration, it's achievement, it's your soul tribe, it's a community, people coming together, it's joy, it's blessings, it's love, it's all of those great things, right? And I pulled another card here, which is personal guide, your guardian angel and spirit family. Ask them for clarity, for a message, for help, for whatever. They're always listening to you, and they will send you a message if they haven't already.
Mhm.
So be on the lookout for it. That's what I got for you. So what is coming next in your spiritual gifts? I think your light bulb is about to shine very brightly, is what I think.
Yeah.
Hi, Lise. Lisa's like, I fell asleep. Hi, Teresa. Sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. I apologize, my friend. Good to see you. All right. Many blessings, Pooja. Thank you so much for asking the question. All right. Miss Eliza is up on deck, and then we will do. They have been with you there the whole time? Okay. That's awesome. I love that. So Eliza said, should I use WordPress as my business site since I've been using it as my blog for a long time? Is their percentage too high?
Okay.
It just says, thank you both. This was a great reading. You're very welcome. Well, that wasn't helpful at all. I don't like it when my cards like mess with me. Yeah, no, I totally get why you're asking, because it doesn't. I'm like, what the heck? What'd you get, Ange?
Well, I got no. I pulled out my nuts and bolts deck.
Yeah.
And it's just a plain old no. There. Got 4 black cards, 2 red, and then I went to this other deck, the Golden Insights Oracle, and I got invitations and messages. I think you're going to hear something else. Be in the flow. It's going to be natural movement. And that somehow there's a negative environment where you're at, with WordPress. There's something that maybe is behind the scenes.
That's why I was like, what?
Yeah, it seemed kind of weird, like a weird answer.
Yeah.
There's something that's not out front and in your face, but there's something, dark there.
Well, okay, so I've got the pain card. Then I've got the sadness card. I was trying to follow me here. And then I got the trust card, and I'm like, well, those don't really go together unless it's like now you don't trust them.
Yep.
Then I went to my tarot card, and I've got the Empress. So this is about taking action. This is about nurturing, and this is, you're trying to like nurture your business, right? You're trying to make something happen. We've got the Knight of Cups showing up. So in this particular context, I don't think it's someone specific that works there that's like, or maybe it is. Maybe this is, if you have to call for support, for example, or the billing department because they made a boo-boo on an invoice. It feels very much like you're getting like the fluff answers, right? It's like standing in customer service lineup. You know what I mean? And they're just like, yes, ma'am. And the minute that you walk away that they're all behind the desk making fun of you. It feels kind of like a little bit like sticky like that to me. Like I have a bad taste in my mouth because of it.
Yeah.
Right? In terms of you, though, so I see why you're asking the question. In terms of whether you should or you should not, we've got the Three of Wands coming out, right? This is expansion, it's goals, it's your vision. You've got the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. You are all upside down over this, right? Trying to figure it out. Should I, shouldn't I, do I, don't I, whatever. So below that card on the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So then I sit here and I look at these two cards, and there we go. We've got the heart coming from the heart. You know what I mean? Like in the middle there, you've got the butterfly and the heart. You need to trust yourself to make the decision. And this is what I mean. I don't know in terms of like what you're doing specifically, but I would say to you this. So what if you said right now, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I need to just do whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe you go month by month. Maybe you don't sign up for a 3-year program, right? And allow yourself the opportunity to shop around and just see. I feel like this is more like they're going to make the decision for you rather than you're going to make the decision. And that's why I'm saying like, maybe just test it out a little bit longer. Right? Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah, because I got invitations and messages. You're going to have something's going to come along in the midst of that.
Yeah, like maybe you're gonna get like a coupon or a discount or something like that.
Yeah, and just be in the flow. Wait for it to come to you. Yeah, because it is coming.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the trust card that stood out to me when I and I'm explaining it to you like this, not that I don't know if I'm making sense or not. When I had StreamYard, there's a free version of StreamYard, and so I was using the free version of StreamYard when I first started, and I didn't know if I should sign up and, pay for it, or like what were the benefits and what weren't the benefits. You know what I mean? Because like, you don't know.
No.
And it's not cheap, friends. It is not cheap, especially when you pay in Canadian dollars, because everything is 30% in addition to the price, right? Because of the conversion rate, if it's not more. So I was tossing around, and I was like, I don't know. And then someone said something to me, and I was like, you know what? I like whatever. I'm just gonna see what happens. And like a couple of days later, I was talking to another reader, and they were like, "Oh, did you not get the coupon?" And I'm like, "What coupon?" They're like, "They sent a coupon, like a year-end special." And I saved half the fee. So because I was just like, I sort of gave it over to the universe and went like, whatever, like, why is this a problem for me? And then boom, there it was. So I feel like that's kind of how this is going to go for you. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. I'm sorry that took me so long to get that out. Some days I wonder. I really do. All right. Our last question is from, and she says, I'm assuming it's a she. Will my ex C and I reconcile? C is a he. All right, let's do this. Blue says same issue with StreamYard in Australia. I mean, I suppose it's not, like in comparative terms, I suppose it's not. However, because I have to pay, because my Canadian dollar isn't worth as much as the US dollar, everything is 30% more expensive for me. And all you got to do is pick up, I don't know, a deck of cards, for example, and read what it says. Of course, I picked up one that doesn't have it, because that's just how that goes. So it's going to totally make a liar out of me. So, for example, you have this deck here, the Prairie Majesty Oracle. The US is $24.99, and in Canada, it's $33.99. That's a lot. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. I got a wishy-washy answer. It's yes and no.
Yeah.
I got 3 dark cards, 3 red. But I also got the Buddha. You need to reflect on what has happened in the past, or what brought you to where you're at now.
Hi, Quince.
And then I got the rose. It's feelings of affection. And that's followed by the steering wheel, wanting control. Yeah. Somebody wants control in this relationship, and when control comes into a relationship, that's when it breaks down.
Yeah.
When you feel like you have to control each other. You want to take a step-by-step approach and look at every facet of that relationship before you even consider reconciliation. And then something in it revolves around finances. If somebody's wanting to control the money, then you don't have a relationship. Because there should be no absolute control by anyone in a relationship. It's a 50-50 situation where you're both supposed to work things out.
Right.
So whoever's wanting control needs to let go of that control.
Right.
And learn to live
I have similar to what you have. Sorry, I had to mute myself because Quincy was he's walked all over my cards and he was about to end our stream because he was very close to the keyboard. It always makes me really nervous. So I used the Morgan Tarot and I got There Is No You. Which kind of told me everything I needed to know. But that card came out as well as 4 others, so we went with it. There's passion there. It says that your mission is not yet complete. Then we have Boo. And we have Power.
There you go, control.
On the bottom of the deck, we've got Wait. So then I'm like, okay, I'll pull another couple of cards. And I stopped at this one because I got Rejection. So just like Angela got, this feels very much like a tug of war. I don't like to say, I don't use this word lightly. So I feel like it almost feels a little bit narcissistic to me. Like, if you're asking me to do something that I'm not ready to do, I'm going to make you feel bad and kind of keep you on pause so that you do better next time and then you don't question me. Does that make sense? And so in this process of trying to prove yourself worthy of another's affection, I feel like you might be sort of losing yourself or your identity, if you will, in terms of this partnership. So I will say to you this, make sure that you're putting your boundaries around you and protecting yourself so that you don't get hurt, right? You don't have to. No one, no matter what the situation is, we don't have to throw ourselves at something, right? It's lovely to give 100%, but you don't have to lose yourself in it. So make sure you put your boundaries up. Make sure that you're protecting yourself and standing up for yourself, standing in your truth, all those wonderful things. And communicating how you feel so that you don't get blindsided.
Yep.
And if a reconciliation is going to happen, it's not gonna not happen because you communicated how you feel, right? A great way to be able to come to an understanding or to reach a conclusion or just an understanding is by communicating how you feel. So I hope that helps. Hi, Jay. Oh, thank you, Pierrette. Pierrette says we rocked it again.
Thank you, Pierrette.
All right, friends, we're going to say goodnight. We thank you kindly for hanging out with us, and we will see you again, I'm sure. Yep. What's going on for you, Ange? You got anything to mention to the peeps?
Well, I got a video that's supposed to be uploading now on introducing my nuts and bolts deck. That's what I call my playing cards.
Cool.
And the crash course I got in one reading on ethics and readings.
Nice.
It was kind of a shit show, but it taught me what I needed to know.
Excellent.
And it covers that, the video covers that reading.
So everybody go on over to Angie's channel if you're not already familiar with who she is, and show her some love, give her a subscription, and watch the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, all those good things. They are greatly appreciated. They help everyone, help all the channels. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up tonight. And I will be back on Wednesday for Achieving Wellness. We will be talking about spiritual spring cleaning. And that's all I know at the moment. So from me to you guys, we wish you many blessings. Bye, everybody.
Bye.